I'm Terry, and I have the privilege of being a grandparent. Clementine is 12, Eloise is 10, Archie is 7, and Kate is 5. I discovered the Grandparents Association by accident. I thought it was a very worthwhile charity, and because we own magazines like Good Housekeeping and She and Prima, in fact we have 20 magazines, 18 are devoted to women's lives, that it is logical that we should take up on the issues of grandparenting. The charity has been very fortunate in getting a lot of support across the whole country with all kinds of people who are grandparents and not grandparents. But there's one person I'd like to mention this morning that we owe a big debt to, and that's Sarah Brown, the Prime Minister's wife, who has been incredibly supportive of the charity, making facilities available at Number 10, and also just recently doing a very interesting book. This book is the celebration of grandparenting, and she has been able to get about 35 different people talking about the joys of being a grandparent. I've had the good fortune of being asked to make a small contribution, and I think it is the best way of me explaining why being a grandparent is so important and so special, is just to read my little contribution of the joys of being a grandparent. By the time I was born, sadly, both my grandfathers had passed away, and my paternal grandmother lived more than 50 miles from us, so I saw little of her because during the Second World War, it was very difficult to travel. My maternal grandmother had a big influence on my life, and I remember clearly the Saturday morning ritual of blackleading the grate, whitening the step, polishing the brass, and my first responsibility, taking her accumulator to be recharged for her wireless and collecting the one from the week before. I hated my first glasses, so much so that I put them through a mangle and found myself in great trouble. I've tried to give advice and counsel whenever asked. I've also tried to introduce people to the charity, and I've also tried to encourage a greater participation in the media business. I think the first message I would like to say is enjoy being a grandparent. Is a very special time, and please come and join the charity. It really is such a worthwhile and special charity.